Let's get real for a second. How many times have you felt like a number? You walk into a store and you're treated like the next sale. You call customer support and you're shuffled through a script. You fill out a form and the follow-up feels, well, robotic. Nobody likes to feel like a transaction. And yet, too many businesses forget this. Here's the truth. Empathy in action is what separates forgettable brands from unforgettable ones. So empathy is more than a buzzword. Yes, it is. It's the ability to step into your customer's shoes, see the world through their eyes, and then act in a way that makes them feel understood and valued. You see, it's not about being nice. It's about being human. Because when you show empathy in sales and service, you're not just making money, you're making meaning, you're building trust, and you're creating customers for life. So today, let's explore how empathy in action changes everything and how you can bring it into your business right here, right now, right today. So let's talk about the first insight. That's right, empathy builds trust. The first truth that we have to get into our organization is that empathy builds trust faster than any sales pitch ever will. I want you to think about it. When a salesperson listens to your actual need instead of pushing their agenda, what happens? You relax, you trust them, you want to keep talking. I once heard a story of a car dealership where the top performing salesperson wasn't the smooth talker. He wasn't the one with flashy presentations. He was the one who sat with customers, asked about their family, and really listened. Now, he sold fewer cars in the moment, but built a reputation that brought humans back again and again and again. You see, that's empathy. It doesn't chase the quick win. It earns long-term trust. All right, insight number 2, empathy creates loyalty through service. That's right, empathy in service creates loyalty that you can't buy with any of your discounts. Let me give you an example. A friend of mine ordered something online and it got lost in shipping. Have you been there? Instead of the company blaming the carrier or hiding behind policy, the rep said, "That must be frustrating. I'd be upset too. Let me take care of this for you." And I didn't even mean to rhyme that. And anyway, they replaced the order overnight. Now that simple moment of empathy, "I'd be upset too," turned a negative experience into a loyalty story that my friend tells that story to this day over and over again, many times when we're out together. So here's the thing to remember. Service without empathy solves a problem. Yes, it does. But service with empathy creates a connection, much more powerful. All right, insight number 3, empathy is action, not intention. That's right, empathy isn't just about feeling, it's about doing. Plenty of businesses say we care about our customers, but empathy without action is empty. Real empathy asks, what do they need right now, and how can we make them feel seen? Now, this could mean personalizing an email. It could mean training your team to listen instead of rushing calls. It could mean empowering frontline employees to bend a policy when compassion calls for the bending of that policy. You see, empathy is only real when it shows up in the customer's experience. Now, let me encourage you. You don't need a massive budget to do this. You don't need to overhaul your whole system. You just need to start seeing customers as humans first. Remember, every metric you track, leads, conversions, churn, represents real humans with real lives. Behind every click is a story. Behind every call is a struggle. Behind every sale is a human who chose you over someone else. Empathy in action says, I see you, I hear you, and you matter. And when customers feel that, they don't just stay, they bring other humans with them. So, how can you practice empathy in action this week? Let me give you 3 little steps that you might be able to run with after this video. Number 1, listen deeper. 2 ears, 1 mouth. Next time you're in a sales call or a customer service interaction, listen for the emotion behind the words. Don't just hear what they're saying, hear what they're feeling. Number 2, respond with humanity. Instead of defaulting to scripts, respond with care. Use phrases like, "that sounds frustrating," or "I get why you'd feel that way." Simple words can validate big emotions. Number 3, act on what you hear. That's right, action. Don't stop at sympathy. Change the policy, fix the process, or add the extra touch that shows you really care. Let your empathy lead to action. All right, here's the kicker. Empathy is contagious. You'll see once you implement it in your organization. When leaders model it, teams practice it. When teams practice it, customers feel it. And when customers feel it, loyalty grows. And this doesn't just impact revenue, it impacts culture. A business built on empathy doesn't just win customers, it wins advocates, partners, and employees who actually want to stay. And not only stay, but do their best. So here's the big takeaway. Customers aren't transactions, they're humans. And the moment you stop treating them like numbers and start treating them like neighbors, everything changes. Woo, you might want to write that one down. Empathy in action builds trust, it creates loyalty, and it turns ordinary interactions into unforgettable stories. Now, if you're ready to build a business driven by empathy, by purpose, passion, persistence, and love, then join the Superhuman Marketing OS community or visit us at sidekickstrategies.com. Or if you're really ready to start a human conversation, that's right, a human conversation, start one today with me. Because at the end of the day, the brands that win aren't the ones with the flashiest ads. They're the ones that see their customers as humans, not transactions. Now, let me leave you with this question for today. What's one practical way you can show more empathy to your customers this week? Let me know your answer in the comments below.